2K Sports present. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got O'Neal, Bogdanovich out there with. Here we go. Then it's Conley, and it's Mitchell in at the point. And for Dallas, Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney-Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the one spot. For three. Goes up the baseline. Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got the opening basket of the game for the Mavs.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20 foot range here. Good idea.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And now here comes Conley leading the break. He kicks it to Gobert. Doncic against Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's O'Neal. No good on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Finney-Smith on the wing. Hardaway takes it inside, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr. Fun to watch.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Here's Porzingis. Michael Conley making his last shot. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Doncic against Mitchell. Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The three for Doncic. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. One of their big challenges tonight is to try and keep Donovan Mitchell's high wire act on the ground. Coach said if he gets a step at the rim, he's going to throw it down on us. We need to take away space whenever he tests the perimeter. It's going to take a team effort to slow Donovan down tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Now, here's Mitchell. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Doncic looking it over. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Powell, the pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Fires the three. That doesn't go either for Doncic. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Wasted no time on that one. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Oh, Gobert with the block. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Out to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Well, he's such a gifted shooter. You can't give Bogdanovich any breathing room. Otherwise, he'll hurt you.
Doncic passes to Powell. Stolen by Mitchell. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, great ball movement there.
17 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Doncic, here we go.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Utah.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Now here's Porzingis. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 to shoot. Hardaway finds Doncic. There's the drive, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 8 points for Luka Doncic. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot, and Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master, so I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now here's Gobert. O'Neal from long range. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. And here's Doncic from the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah leading by 12. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Another shot. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Mitchell against Doncic. To the paint. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley with the 3. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got 7.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Powell finds Doncic. Drives to the hoop. Good on the shot. 12 points for him.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
The pass to O'Neal. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Conley against Hardaway. Conley scanning the floor. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Mavericks trail by 13. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Doncic against Mitchell. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Finney-Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Dallas moving it around. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. 56 seconds left in the first half. The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Finney-Smith after the basket by Utah. Powell, the pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 3. Offline with the baseline jumper. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Conley gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so it's the Utah.
16.
Thanks so much, David. And
32.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Marjanovic is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Brunson. Now Bullock. Pass to Brown. Back to Bullock. It's Brown with the drive, and Brown throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He passes to Oni with the drive, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Kleber kicks to Brunson. Passes it to Brown. Rebound, Utah.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Brown. Inside. Brunson the pass to Kleber. And the layup's good off the glass. Kleber's got his first 2 points.
Worked that one inside nicely.
It's stolen by Marjanovic. Kleber with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Pass to Marjanovic. And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Mavericks trail by 18. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Brunson. That three off the mark. Utah has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Nobody near Gay. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Brunson the pass to Marjanovic. Brown feeling out a bit and stolen by Whiteside. It's stolen by Marjanovic. 1:29 left to play here in the third. Got a piece of it. Kleber kicks to Brown. Here's the break by himself. Utah the rebound. Here's Whiteside. To the left side wing. The shot by Oni, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 19-point game. Here's the three. Rebound, Utah. And here's Gay outside. The shot off that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. The pass to Kleber. Down low. Trying to find Marjanovic. Gets it over to him. Here's Brunson. Brown trying to free himself up.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Back to Whiteside. Fires from deep. Another miss by Utah. Brown finds Brunson. And so it's the Utah Jazz out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so here is Dallas, trailing by 17. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Oni in at the point guard. Finney Smith passes to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. And here comes the break. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here's Powell. Pass to Finney Smith. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Lets it go with the three. Bogdanovich left side. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game. And so here is Dallas. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Stolen by O'Neal.
After a first half where he had just 1 turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
Mitchell left side. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. No good with the layup. Doncic right side. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
The 3 for Doncic. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Yep, it counts.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
So the wing on the left. Doncic against Mitchell. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the 4th. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Deflects the pass.
And add that steal to the list of things they've done right here tonight. It's been a dominant performance at both ends.
Mitchell looking it over. The 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich, and the layup is good. And the Jazz lead by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Utah.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time in practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
Conley dishes to Gobert. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Conley into the lane. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Out to Doncic. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Mitchell with a clear pass to the hoop.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
good stuff there. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here.
Here we go.
Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Hardaway, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Ayton. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic against Paul. Powell right side. Shoots over Ayton. Releases from 15. That shot off. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Now here's Doncic. To the inside. Porzingis.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Crowder missing. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Puts up a 3. And Chris Paul clears it away. The Suns leading. Bridges finds Ayton. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. Here's Powell. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, I think Hardaway Jr. has the kind of athleticism that allows him to be a contributor on the backboards.
Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Booker goes in, and the layup is good off the glass.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
Here's Finney-Smith to the paint. Out to Powell from outside the arc. Tipped away. Down low. In transition, here come the Suns. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Bridges.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Bridges finds Booker. With the drive. And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get ahead of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. From downtown. Hauled in by Paul. For Phoenix, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Outside Booker. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Luka Doncic more than capable on the defensive end because he has size and smarts, and he sends that one back.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead, up by 4, and back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
On the court right now for Dallas. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5, down low. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And here's Crowder from the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
You simply can't give this guy open looks. Jake Crowder is one of the best 3-and-D players in the league. Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Bridges from deep three-point range. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Doncic against Paul. Doncic up top. 5 points in the game. Back to Finney Smith. For 3, Hardaway. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
It's Finney Smith with the drive. Doncic, good.
Shutout from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Hits a three-pointer. Bridges has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You'd like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Driving inside. Outside Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
It's Booker on the wing. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Inside. Here's Ayton. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Ayton's gotten his second bucket of the game. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Ball against Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Got a piece of it. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Here's a 3 from Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
Doncic. Count that one. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Payne, pass to Shamet. And here's Saric, the 3 ball. Cauley-Stein with the rebound. And here's Brown for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Phoenix with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Abdel Nader is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's JaVale McGee, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Mavericks trailing. Outside Brunson. Back to Bullock. Brunson up top. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
Out to the right wing. Saric against Kleba. Back to Payne. Some solid defense from Brunson.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Back to Bullock. Kick out to Brown. Here's Saric. Misses from short range. The Mavericks shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Here's Nader. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the basket by Shamet. And the Suns lead by 7.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Now here's Brunson.
At the line for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Brunson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Now here's Payne.
Dallas foul. Sterling Brown. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Payne. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Payne against Brunson. Pass to Kleber. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third. Here's Nader. The steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Deflected. Here's Shamet to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley-Stein. Pass to Bullock. Outside Brunson. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Now Kleber. Banked it in off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Payne. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. To the middle. Cauley-Stein, the pass to Brunson. 50 seconds left in the third. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Substitution for
stolen by Bridges. He takes it in. 50 move. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second team foul.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
The Suns leading. To the inside. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul. Booker's got 6 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Doncic finds Hardaway. With 4 on the clock. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Phoenix with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off. Effective.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for Dallas. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, we take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Phoenix has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Booker with it. Here's the 3. And the
been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Hardaway against Paul. Stolen by Bridges. For three, Booker. Doncic pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Finney-Smith with it, covered by Crowder. Back to Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ball's got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic to halt the run. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. An open look from Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
The Suns have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Pass to Booker. There's the 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Doncic, no good. Phoenix has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10.
In the game, 2 minutes.
And a deep 3 from Paul. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done. Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And he drives in, and the layup is good.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mikal Bridges.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his 2nd season. Do you think he's topping out?
At age 22, I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
And the Mavericks, another 3.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Phoenix no good that time either. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Powell finds Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Outside Porzingis. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but
D.A., take it away. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Roman the paint. Now here's Paul. Booker in the corner. Back to Ayton. Nice move. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Back to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. On the clock. A crossover. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now is strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Stolen by Michael Conley. There's O'Neal with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. O'Neal's got his team on the board to start the game for Utah.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And he drives in. Paul with the steal. Booker looking around. There's the dish to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Gobert. 5 on the clock. Paul goes in. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Now here is Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Ball against Conley. Over to the left wing. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Conley against Paul. They double-team Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Ball outside.
2 minutes.
He takes it in. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Just 2 to shoot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Conley gets the bucket.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Now here's Crowder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Booker. Lets it go, and he banks in the layup.
Sign of a great score is even though the defense starts to get more physical, it keeps you unfazed, and Devin Booker is that right now.
Paul against Conley. Driving in. Pass to Bogdanovich. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Booker outside. Jacks up a 3. Paul for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And a good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Here's Conley. And the layup falls. Conley's got 5. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Suns lead by 1. Live from Vivint.
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get loud, negotiate.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Jazz.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Conley penetrating. Shoots the 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Bridges outside. And the Suns miss again. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Conley against Paul. That's a 2 from Crowder. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Gobert. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Conley into the lane. Knocks it loose. Bridges with the steal. Booker outside. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Paul. Stolen by Michael Conley.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Conley against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Booker against Mitchell. Booker dishes to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Got a piece of it. And it's Utah's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. 14 feet away. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Ayton. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Ayton. It's good.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Jazz.
Conley feeling it out. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Suns trail by 7. Now here's Payne driving the lane. Can't cash in from close range. Passes it to Whiteside. It's stolen by Johnson. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shamet finds McGee. And that one's drained from the low block. McGee's got his first bucket of the night.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
The drive by Clarkson. And he gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 7. Phoenix with the ball. Payne with it. 3 seconds left. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Utah bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A look at the
24.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
17.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni into the 1 spot. Johnson with the block. And now the Suns a fast break. And here is Shamet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. On the wing, Johnson to the paint. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. Count that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Clarkson outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here we go.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And here's Johnson outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Jazz leading by 5. Clarkson outside. Kicks it out to Gay. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Average shooter from behind the arc, but Rudy Gay crucial for his confidence sometimes to knock down shots like that.
And there's the drive. Payne laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Payne's got his first points in this one. Clarkson taking his time here. He dishes it to Gay. And there's the pass to Whiteside. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Whiteside kicks to Ingles. The Jazz need to get off the shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Suns trail by 6. Now Payne. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payne's got 5 points so far.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Clarkson goes in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Here's Payne. He's got 5. The baseline J. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Oni. Kicks it to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Payne in the post. Here's Nader. Ingles covering. Payne gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Payne, 3.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Clarkson. He kicks it to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Driving to the basket. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Gay. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gay's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Payne looking around. McGee inside. Whiteside's there, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Gay, a screen on Booker. Clarkson kicks to Gay. Shoots from the block. Again, the Jazz score.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball passes to Bridges. No good on the triple. Bridges against Ingles. Clarkson dishes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Crowder with the steal. And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Bogdanovich wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for Utah. Paul goes in over Conley and misses it off the right side of the rim. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Utah leading by 13. Conley up top. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Out to the wing. Gobert down low. He's covered by Ayton. Nice shot by Gobert.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. And he drives in. Bridges, no one around him. Sinks the triple.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Poke loose. O'Neal up top. 5 to shoot. Fades. Rebound by the Suns.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Unloads from 13. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Devin Booker.
It's so dangerous from the mid-range. Booker's feel is uncanny.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Paul goes in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. And he recovers it. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Mitchell leading the charge. Bridges against O'Neal. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Conley against Paul. Kicks it out to Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley against Paul. Conley's shot is off.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Outside Conley to the inside. Here's O'Neal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 13. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Bridges for 3. Utah with the rebound. Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Takes a 3. Booker pulls it in. Suns trail by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Jazz.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Mike Conley.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
To the middle. And Crowder slams it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. From deep three-point range, another miss by Utah.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's...
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Mavs. Mitchell against Doncic. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
On the wing, Hardaway. And the pass to Finney Smith. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Conley with it. Hardaway picks him up. Mitchell looking it over. Another miss by Utah. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
He kicks it to Gobert. Bogdanovich inside, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And Bogdanovich, a reliable ball handler, solid at creating for himself with his dribbling.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Finney Smith. Out to Hardaway. Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. O'Neal from long range. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. To the paint. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here's Doncic. And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
O'Neal kicks to Conley. That's to Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He was effusive in his praise for Luka Doncic, particularly citing his strength for such a young age. Coach said he can convert through contact. He's hard to back down in the post, and he's an excellent rebounder. Their goal, or maybe their hope, is to match his physicality. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
First team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, O'Neal inside. That one misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Hardaway passes to Porzingis, and it's good for two.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Outside, Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's Doncic missing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Out to Conley. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks leading. The pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Porzingis. Doncic outside. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And a closely contested, grit and grind first quarter.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers. Fans, your Jazz Dancers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
They've got Gobert, Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Conley in at the shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Clock is at 3. The drive by Doncic. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And the shot falls short this time. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Now Conley. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Conley kicks to Mitchell. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Doncic dishes to Powell. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Nice move. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Doncic looking it over. Right side, Porzingis. Inside, Hardaway. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Now Mitchell. After Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Mitchell outside. He rips it. Jams it right over Porzingis. Wow.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Porzingis inside, guarded by O'Neal. He gets that one. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Pass to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Brown against Clarkson. Here's Honey. And they double up Gay. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Whiteside finds Ingles. 6 to shoot. Back to Whiteside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Jazz leading by 5. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Gay with it, picked up by Brown. Brown against Gay. Shoots over Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And that's just experience. Rudy baiting the defender all the way.
And the first one drops.
Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay hits them both. 17 seconds left here in the second. Thompson with it. Here he goes. And stolen by Gay. Clarkson for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Utah Jazz headed to the bench with us. All right, Dave, thank you. And time. Got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the court for the Mavericks. On out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Last year, 90%, and he was right there among the best in the league with that percentage.
Now here's Brunson. Kleber kicks to Brunson. With the drive. That shot off.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Clarkson passes to Gay. The dish now to Ingles. Off target from 3-point range. Mavericks trail by 10. Bullock with it. Gay picks him up defensively. It's deflected. The wide open look here for Ingles. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Bullock. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Clarkson looking for an opening. He dishes it to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
And here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. driving the lane. Gay with the block. Right side against Kleber. Ingles kicks to Clarkson. Offline with his three.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion. Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Ingles can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 7. Brown outside. Now Bullock. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Ingles finds Gay. And it's blocked by Brown. Here's Bullock, and Whiteside sends it back.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Brunson.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Oni after the Mavericks pick up 3. Pass to Ingles. Bullock with the rebound.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
To the inside. Kleber, the pass to Bullock. Dishes it to Cauley-Stein. The pass to Brunson. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. They've led by as much as 10.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Jazz leading by 4. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Doncic outside, going inside, and the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Now, here's Mitchell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From past the arc, good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 8.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And we've reached the end of the third.
All right, Marcus coming out of the court.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Conley, then there's Whiteside, and it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Can't connect from short range. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. Conley against Hardaway. Finney-Smith. And and they recover it. To the middle, here's Porzingis, and an intentional foul right there.
Mike Conley. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Third team foul.
Here's Doncic. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
And we've talked about the skill. Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
All free throws good from Doncic. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. A 2-point game. Kicks to Gobert. Mitchell in the corner. Six on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To tie it up. Out to Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he needs to shoot his way out of this goal spill, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Doncic finds Powell. To the paint. Back to Doncic.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Utah?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
They get the rebound.
It's amazing. All night, he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Oh, good with the triple. The dive for the ball. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
And Doncic, here we go. It's good. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. There's the drive. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell outside. Outside Conley. Inside. Bogdanovich, know what? Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. This is it to O'Neal. Now Gobert. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Mitchell against Doncic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Mavericks ball.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Powell dishes to Doncic. Conley against Hardaway. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Finney Smith, guarded by O'Neal. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Yes!
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
They had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so it's Utah who's 5 with the win. One issue.
in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks,
Here we
Luka.
go.
Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
In transition, here they come. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Doncic against Paul. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3. Outside Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Pulls it. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness. Guys, a player like Luka Doncic was going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Now here's Doncic. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. There's the drive. And a missed layup. Ooh, poked away. Now Powell. Doncic outside. Here's Paul. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game. And that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Porzingis against Crowder. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And here's Doncic outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. With the drive. Second shot opportunity. Let's go with a 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And Doncic, here we go. Outside Hardaway. 1:43 left in the opening quarter.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Booker. Out to Bridges. And stolen by Porzingis. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Doncic. From the inbound. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
And here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got 6 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Doncic finds Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Shoots from the right block. Count it. Good. 7 points in the game.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
Pass to Crowder. For 3, Bridges. The long distance three is buried.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Doncic outside on the wing. Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Now Powell. 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Powell pulls it in. Now here's Porzingis. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Suns?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Paul. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And the basket by Bridges.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
The Mavericks shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Outside, Finney-Smith. Knocks it loose. Paul with a steal. For 3, Booker. The putback. That shot missing. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Doncic into the lane. And a nice finish on the layup. Doncic has got 9 points.
From the moment this guy stepped into the league, Luka Doncic has been aggressive and assertive. He just attacks defenders.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Out to Bridges. Uncovered. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Porzingis against Ayton. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Porzingis passes to Doncic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Bridges outside. The 3 is up. Can't get it to go. He's shooting 6 for 7 so far in this one. Poke loose. Stolen by Ayton. Into the lane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I can see the mobility that DeAndre Ayton brings to the table. This guy's ability to attack off the triple drive, impressive for a big man.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along, too.
That one drops for him. Marjanovic got his first basket.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Paul with it. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Booker. Over Brunson. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Marjanovic. Back to Brunson. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. .143 left to play in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter.
Mavericks foul. Frank Ntilikina. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here's Phoenix. Bridges passes to Booker. From the high post. And he gets the jumper to drop. Booker's got 7 points.
Analytics say don't shoot the mid-range shot. Sometimes the best scorers are efficient in that area. Devin Booker, one of those guys.
Here's Ntilikina. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with it. Guarded by Kleber. It's Bridges on the wing. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Kleber. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Boban Marjanovic. That's his first personal foul. Third team
That's
foul.
good from Paul.
But Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
And the Suns making a change here. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Nader, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Shamet in for Devin Booker. Pass to Shamet for 3. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 6th assist of the night.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career, and boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Mikal Bridges. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Maxi Kleber out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Ntilikina in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Bullock. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here comes the break. And the bucket is good.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Ntilikina. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting a low 30% from the floor. Outside Brunson. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
Shamet, no good. The Mavericks on offense. Oh, McGee with the block. Pass to Nader. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And here's Payne outside. Bullock puts it in. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Stolen by Payne. Now here's McGee. The jump hook, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now Brunson. This one for 3. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Shamet on the wing. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. No one covering. Johnson's got 6 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Bullock. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Bullock's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brunson against Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:52 left in the third quarter. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Brunson, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Kleber. Finney Smith's checked in for Bullock. And Hardaway is subbed in for Ntilikina. Now here's Crowder. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Brunson passes to Porzingis. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there. Guys, you think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy, but you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Now here's Brunson. Right side Porzingis. Puts it up. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix will come the other way. Outside Paul. 3-pointer, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Left side Porzingis. No one near him. Yep, that one's good.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Well, the Suns shooting just 36% in the third. Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. And he drops it in from the low post. Paul's got 9.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Right side, Finney Smith. Pass to Hardaway. There's the triple. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's...
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
Doncic finds Porzingis. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Hardaway against Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
Outside Paul. Sends it home from three-point land.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Crowder. Takes the 3. Bridges outside. Outside Booker. Lets it go from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Hardaway. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
And Doncic with the jam.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. For 3, Bridges. No good on the shot.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Stolen by Bridges. Booker with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. It's Booker on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Jacks up a 3. That one's off. He's 4 for 9. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Pass to Booker. Launches a 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Cauley-Stein. Doncic outside. Here's Finney-Smith. And that one's long. The Suns have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And what a huge performance it was for Chris Paul.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Doncic on the wing. And Doncic with the jam.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Up top, Booker, guarded by Doncic. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Booker to the left wing. 4 on the shot clock. From the corner. Rebound, Utah.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Mitchell. He takes it in and slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Hits the jumper in space.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Paul. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed, really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Mitchell up top, defended by Booker. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And Bogdanovich, a reliable ball handler, solid at creating for himself with his dribbling.
Paul surveying the floor. For 3, Bridges. Gobert pulls it in. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now Mitchell. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Bridges for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Paul passes to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And stolen by Ayton. Now the pass to Paul. Ooh, the double clutch. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Ayton wide open. It's good. This game is all even.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Paul against Conley. 1:10 left to play here in the first. Yes, that goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Paul and the wide open shot from Crowder. The second chance effort. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's Ayton.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Gobert finds Bogdanovic. Now O'Neal. Six to shoot. Back to Bogdanovic. Out to Conley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Booker. This one for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Conley into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Paul for three, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Utah Jazz.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And good that time.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Booker. Into the lane, and the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. They get a hand on it. Paul with the steal. Ayton finds Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Passes it to Booker. Releases. Rebound, Utah.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Here's Crowder after the basket by Utah. Booker left side. 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Paul. Gobert knocks it away. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Bogdanovic with it. Out guarded by Crowder. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And you pass it to him. Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Now, here's Bridges. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Booker against Mitchell. Feeds it to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. And the Jazz another three.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Conley. The feed to Gobert. And the rejection by Ayton. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Suns trail by 6. Paul left side. Pass to Ayton. 1:29 left to play here in the second quarter. And the basket is good.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Conley with it. Chris Paul covering. Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Bridges finds Paul. Takes it inside. Here's Crowder from downtown. Offensive rebound.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Clarkson taking his time here. Tipped away and taken away by Paul. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard position.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Abdul Nader, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker. Paul kicks to Johnson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Here's Clarkson, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. All right, David, thank you. We'll be...
The Jazz, 22.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Abdul Nader, he's checked in for Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker. Now here's Payne. Down low. Here's McGee. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. McGee's got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gay passes to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Drives to the hoop. And the powerful one-handed slam.
A great pass by Whiteside, hanging in that play.
The pass to Nader. And here's Johnson outside. And they get it back. Pass to Payne from the arc. That shot missing. And Utah the other way now. Here's Oni. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Now here's Johnson. Payne dishes to McGee. And Whiteside sends it back.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
Here's Gay. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Whiteside, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now Payne. Passes it to Shamet. And here's Payne. Driving in. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now here's Gay. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Gay with the ball. He kicks to Clarkson. He's looking for Payne and finds him. And the Suns call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Suns trail by 3. Paul outside. Pass to Bridges. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Crowder finds Paul. Over Ingles. And the Suns miss again.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Clarkson outside. Booker against Gay. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
That's a little bit out of the Rudy Gay experience there. Used to absorbing contact on the way up.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Now here's Paul. To end the drought, they swipe it. Ingles kicks to Whiteside. Gay passes to Whiteside. Back to Gay. The Jazz working the ball around now. There's the pass to Ingles. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. They trail by 6. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 6.
Deceptive speed from Paul there. You never know what he's going to do.
Clarkson dishes to Gay. Makes it off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so it's you.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here is Conley, following the basket by Chris Paul. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Mitchell. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Booker in the post. Covered by Mitchell, and that one is good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Conley into the lane. There's O'Neal with the three. Traps in the tray. O'Neal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ball against Conley. Booker the pass to Paul. Kicks it to Ayton. And he drives in. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Ball against Conley. The dish to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The three. Oh, they get it back. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Conley against Bridges. Second shot opportunity. And Conley lays it in. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Ball finds 8. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Paul against Conley. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Passes to Gobert. Mitchell up top, defended by Crowder. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Suns trail by 5. Paul outside. On the wing, Booker for the three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Now here is Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Driving the lane. Here's Gobert, and he makes good on the layup.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Chalk up 2 there. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, strong move there. Big points on that possession. In need of a bucket late. This is the guy you want to go to.
Now, here's Mitchell. He takes it in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on 8.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Going inside. And that one, good.
This Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, can find a way to get it done.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Booker. Pulls up. Misses off the right iron.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Ball against Conley. Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. Ayton in the corner. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Booker. The putback, and Booker able to finish.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
Booker against Mitchell. Gets the game winner to fall.
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
Unbelievable way to end this game. The fans on both sides are